there are some really extraordinary stories in that queue. People who've travelled from abroad to be here, people who've made close friends in that queue as they sat together in the cold and the rain over the past few days, and people who've sat together this afternoon watching the procession take place as the Queen's coffin made its way along the National Mile and through Westminster and into Westminster Hall. And I spent some time this morning speaking to the people waiting in that line to get into Westminster Hall, and I met some of the people who've travelled to be here from our region. For some, the queue to see the Queen has lasted days. For others, many hours. But whatever the wait, everyone said they simply had to be here. At number 150 in line are Sham and Mark from Doncaster.
We came here last night around 10:30 and we've been here since. We haven't gone to sleep. We've been chatting to everybody. It's been great, sharing stories, life stories, stories about the Queen as well.
At the end of the day, 70 years she's gave us a full life service. If we can't give 24 hours just for respect for the lady, we've lost, well, I've lost a second mother. I think most people have. You watch it on news, you know, and you're just getting a lump in throat, and to be down here and just see this once in a lifetime experience. Sorry, filling up a bit.
Not many 76-year-olds would choose to spend the night on the streets, but Steve from Leeds just has.
It is quite, you know, you get quite emotional when you see, you know, that she's gone. And yes, 96. Then it's not a shock, you know, but it still was a shock, you know, without losing. And I wouldn't have missed coming down here for anything. Anybody should want to do this, you know, and I'll never regret it.
Lou and her 11-year-old niece Chloe drove through the night from West Yorkshire to be here. How are you feeling now?
I don't feel tired at all, do we? We don't. We're just saying before, we don't feel tired. We've had a couple of coffees.
It's the excitement that makes you more awake.
Yeah, the atmosphere. We've just had a really good laugh with these guys, and it's just been lovely.
This afternoon, MPs and Lords filed past the Queen's coffin in Westminster Hall. But at number 8 in line outside, Wakefield's Stephen Holdgate will be among the first from the public to pay their respects.
I saw it in Wakefield and in a Silver Jubilee, and then I travelled by train to Huddersfield and saw her there as well. As a 15, 16-year-old, I was absolutely, it was just such a wonderful experience seeing her first in person, and I've pretty much followed her ever since.
How are you expecting to feel when you enter Westminster Hall? What are you expecting your emotions to be like?
Completely a mess. I have no idea, but I mean, knowing myself, really, I'll try and hold it in, but when it's true, you have to let it out.
Well, Stephen Holgate from Wakefield, we heard from there. He was number 8 in the queue. He waited patiently overnight, and he got the chance in the past hour to enter Westminster Hall and to see the Queen lying in state. And as you can see, it was quite an emotional moment for him.